I'm going to show you guys how I lay out my templates and how I train my guys to do it. First thing you do is you go around and you wipe down your slab, and while you're doing it you feel for any fissures, cracks, blowouts, and you just get it clean. Now I look around the edges when I start pulling my templates down to see if there's any blowouts or any dull spots that weren't polished properly, so that I can make sure not to get that into my top. Now I start lining up my laser to my tops because I want to move this table as few times as possible and make as few cuts as possible. If you have an inside radius, I recommend you mark it and tell your new guy where to stop, because I guarantee you they ain't going to remember. Now we're going to roll this laser up, leave enough room for a relief. Okay, so without moving the table, if it's possible, try to take a straight edge and get these as straight as you can also, because you're trying to make as few cuts as possible. So I'm trying to get everything lined up as good as possible for minimum cuts. Alright, I roll it back and get this little top here. It doesn't have to be perfect. If I got a little bit of material left over, I go ahead and use it and cut a cutting board for the customer. So depending on the stone, there's some that you won't want to write on. If it's soft or dark leather stone, it's hard to get the whiteout out. But a lot of stones you can write on. And, in case your template gets taken off, you don't have to worry about it getting flipped around backwards or anything like that. And the guys can set the template off to the side and know what to polish. It's extremely important to mark it if it's got backsplash and you're bookmarking it. That way the bottom of the splash don't get polished instead of the top, and then it don't line up right. So what I'll do now is cut here all the way up, and I'll pull this piece off, and it'll give me easier access to all my cuts here. I won't have to raise and lower my saw as much, and it'll just make everything so much easier. Running a saw is not hard. You just got to think about it while you're laying it out, try to save as much material as possible, and just let the saw do its work. You just kind of use your brain. I hope this helps anyone who may have trouble, laying out templates on a slab. This one was a little more in-depth because I was trying to, line up my cuts, but it's not that hard, guys. Any questions, I'll try my best to answer. I hope you have a blessed day.